Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Terrapins will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan State's offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On the ground with the counter. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The give is to Smith. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Maryland's offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
He's looking for a man on second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now on first down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the counter play. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on third down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Harris. They get him down after he makes the catch. After that last completion, it's second down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They're setting up the screen. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback
headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Men, may be the most meaningful game in college football in recent years is underway. Michigan and Ohio State, and we have a quick update. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Push down for the tackle. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. So they're facing third and short from the 25. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Coming after it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together.
He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He finds his man.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense lining up for a first down play. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Trying play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. Looking for more room. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Maryland! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Give to the running back. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The green and white love that tough guy reputation, and they're getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly who this program is. That's what they're built on. Every team you go back in the history of Michigan State, you're going to find what? A bell cow running back that you can feed.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Spartans! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
On third down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Gets it out fast. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to the air one more time. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man quickly. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Working that left side now. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. The short hands. It's Vincent. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Neutrals on the infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Going up top on 1st down. It's complete. On the move is the 30. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Running back searching for a hole. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking to pass. He's got the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 5 over Akron. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. And if he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
He leaves it with the back. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Sparty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Now on first down from the 28. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And now on second down for this offense. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Stumbled to the ground. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daniels. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. First down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Maryland! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Vincent. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to South Alabama. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it. Powers through the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Snags it down the right side. Off he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the stomping has commenced. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're bringing heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes his connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Floating away. He'll pull it down on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the ground with the back. And he'll be brought down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. On second down, wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.